What's up, guys? It's me again, Supreme Saiyan, coming at you with another deck profile. I know it's been a little bit, but been a little busy. But anyway, we'll get straight into the deck profile. This is my branded Despia deck. Took it to locals last night, went undefeated with it. Really no complaints. I like the ratios. There's nothing really I'd really change in the deck. But yeah, we'll get right into it. So start off standard 3 Aluber. No really explanation, just searches you a branded spell or trap. 3 Tragedy. I know a lot of people sometimes run 2, but I like, to have 3 just because I play the Allure build. So, yeah. And I mean, you can get it off the banish effect. 3 Edge Imp, pretty standard. I've thought about cutting this down, but I like the ratio because I ran into an instance last night that I needed the 3rd one. So, yeah, I wouldn't cut this. Next up, I got 3 Fallen of Albez. This card is ridiculously broken. No really explanation for that card. For the one-ofs, I run 1 Dramaturge. Really broken. I think people, underestimate this card. But it is very good. 1 Albion. 1 Kit. And 1 Ad Libitum. No really explanation for this. It's pretty standard. And 1 Tri-Brigade Mercurier. This is really good. I actually misread its effect, but when I started watching gameplay with people playing this card, it's so good. And it's a monster negate, so yeah. Next up is my 1 Light Target Effect Veiler. I don't really play it as a hand trap in here. And a lot of times I don't really need the Light Target because you're usually going into Mirror Jade or Chimera or Masquerade. My only hand traps I really play in here are 3 Ash. For the main deck as far as defensive cards. I don't think there's any reason to run any more than that because you're all gas, no brakes with this deck. I know some people are trying to put Nib in. I've thought about it. But also if you go first and you draw a Nib really doesn't do anything. And you're setting up your board, you don't want to tribute your monsters and give them a big Nib token. So yeah, that's my reason behind that. For the spells, that's it for the monster, sorry. For the spells, I play 3 Branded Opening, standard. 3 Branded Fusion, still standard. And 2 Branded in red. Some people are playing this at 3. I don't think that's really correct because you can search this. I just don't think there's any point in running more than 2. And then run 3 Patchwork. This card is +1 basically, and it gets you to your poly, so you can start your fusion plays if you don't have any other way to fusion summon. And then also your 2 poly. I do play 3 super poly just because this deck is very popular. Yes, I understand you can send Despia cards to the graveyard, they get their effects, but a lot of times too, you can super poly on your turn if you're trying to go for game. If you've already done say 55 and you need another 25, just super poly your Despia monster and another lighter dark monster and attack with Masquerade for 25 and it's game. So there's 2 reasons why I play this card. It's really good to clear, boards if somebody's playing Dragoon too. So it's a very OP card. Another 3 of I'll play is 3 Allure. Nothing really to say about this. Pretty standard, and it's really, really good. And then my last spell card is Foolish Burial. There's nothing I would change really in the spell lineup at all. Like I said, I thought about the same thing with Patchwork as far as cutting it down to 2, but like I said last night, I found an instance where I needed another one, so yeah. So that's it for the main deck. It is 41 cards. Now to the extra deck, I run 2 Lebellion, 2 Mirror Jade, standard, 2 Masquerade, standard. I only run 2 Albion. I've thought about opening this card to 3 and taking my Dragoon out. Because I have ran into instances I need the 3rd. So, yeah, that's probably the one change I would make in this extra deck. Another card I run is 2 Guardian Chimera. Please don't run one of this card. I've had people say they only need 1. Don't run just 1. You need 2. And then for my 1-0s, I run 1 Quartus and 1 of the new Abyss Dragon. So far, I haven't really needed this, but it's good in the mirror match. So, yeah, I mean, there's really no explanation for that. My Super Poly targets are Starving Venom and Predaplant and Dragosepelia. And my last fusion is Dragoon. So I'll probably end up cutting this because, honestly, I don't really find a need for this. I don't put a 3rd Albion in. But other than that, there's nothing I would change to this extra deck. But if y'all have any suggestions, please feel free to comment. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Leave a like, comment, subscribe.